This month's low buy check-in is going to be so different from previous months, but kind of in a good way, in the way that I want my low buys to be. Hey all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, it is my favorite video of the month. It is my low buy check-in. So I do these videos every month to kind of keep myself accountable for my low buy. I started a low buy in 2022 and I intended to just kind of keep it for 1 year, but I've kind of kept it permanently at this point because I just want to be more conscious about what I'm bringing into my collection and only bring things in that either fill a hole in my collection or they have to be able to bring me a lot of joy. I was mindlessly purchasing stuff before, so I'm trying to just get better and rein it in. So in this video, we kind of talk about the same things every month. The first thing I'm going to talk to you about is everything that I purchased this month, but I will also always tell you everything I received in PR that month because I don't feel like it's fair for me to be like, oh my God, I'm on a low buy. I didn't bring anything into my collection if I'm also receiving PR, because not everyone watching this is receiving PR. So I want to really keep my collection to be like conscious and tight. We are going to talk about items that I wanted to purchase but didn't, old products that I have been absolutely loving, anything that I got rid of, and also just other stuff bringing me joy. And that last category is usually not makeup, hair care related. It's usually just stuff bringing me joy. So let's jump right into it by talking about the stuff that I purchased this month. Now, sometimes with this video, the stuff I'm talking about that I purchased, I always want to include it in this month because I bought it, but I haven't even received it yet. And the big one for me are some new shades of the Menacing Metals lipsticks by Unearthly Cosmetics. I loved the first batch they put out so much. They were so metallic and so creamy, and they felt really good on my lips. So I bought 5 more shades. These lipsticks are $18 each, but you can use my code GLITTERFALLOUT to save yourself some money. But I am so excited to receive these because they released some shades that are lighter in tone. And I feel like these would be really good toppers on some of maybe my matte lipsticks or other lipsticks in general, just to give them that like shiftiness, because some of these look like straight up multi-chromes. They are stunning and I cannot wait to get my hands on them. Now, I will say that is the only makeup thing that I purchased this month. You are going to see some things in the I wanted to buy this but didn't, and we're going to get to that in a little bit, but I did purchase several like clothing and accessory items this month, so I wanted to talk about them. I always do like to talk about that. The first thing is this freaking necklace. So we have something in Baltimore. There's a music venue called the Auto Bar, and every like month, it seems, in the spring and summer, they have the punk rock flea market. And with this, it's a lot of vendors bringing like local to Baltimore vendors bringing their cool handmade stuff, whether it's pottery or clothing or whatever it might be. There was these like plates that said things on them, really cool. But there's usually a good amount of jewelry vendors, and this chick, like, I'm going to put a link to her shop down below. It's called Dock and Nettle. Amazing. And like, I am somebody who I get neck aches from jewelry that's too heavy. Is this jewelry kind of heavy? It is, but for some reason it does not hurt my neck and I can't figure out why, but isn't this absolutely amazing? I'm going through a chainmail phase right now, which you'll see next. I also bought 2 pairs of earrings at that same flea market, but I do not have the vendor's name, unfortunately, but they were hand making them like as they were sitting there. So cool. So these are both chainmail as well. So first there are these earrings, which are chainmail and very lightweight. Oh, they would look kind of badass together, right? With the necklace. But these are just little triangles. I thought they were very cute. And I also bought these, which it's kind of hard to see, but on the very end, they have a little eye, and I have an obsession with eyes. So yeah, I'm just in my chainmail era right now. And it might seem weird that I'm showing stuff like this in a video where like my channel is primarily about makeup, but like I really, really like dressing up. I really like finding unique pieces to add to my wardrobe. So like, I mean, oh, I'm so in love with this. Something else that I bought. So I don't know if you all remember this, but I talked earlier in the year about like my, I guess you'd call them my resolutions, things that I wanted to get better at. And one of them was that I really wanted to get better about shopping on places like Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, just to buy secondhand items rather than constantly purchasing brand new clothing items. And it is still difficult for me, but I'm getting better at it. And I got a piece that I am so excited about. You have no idea. So this piece is by Killstar. It still has the freaking tags on it. and it is a PVC crop top. So most PVC items that I've tended to find, and this is probably not real PVC, I'm very well aware, but they're like bras, okay? And I'm not comfortable showing that much of my stomach. This is like a long line top, and it is so cute and flattering. I am going to be a little bit brave, and I'm going to post a picture of myself on screen here. This is when I tried it on when it just came in, and I'm like no makeup or anything like that. I am obsessed. I think it looks kind of hot, I have to say. I think it's kind of hot. I think this is called like the Haunt Me top or Haunt It top or something like that. But I love it. This brand, if you're not familiar with Killstar, they make like a lot of gothy clothes, but they have a tendency to put massive pentagrams on everything, which if that's your bag, that's rad, go with it. But I like that this one does not have it. This one just has a normal zipper pull. Usually there would be like a piece like this big that you have to like zip up and down, but I think this is so freaking cute. Again, it has the tags on it, which I'm amazed by. Oh, it's called the Haunt Me top, the Haunt Me top. And I would imagine that this was probably, knowing Killstar, this is probably like $60 new. I got it for $20. Thank you so much. So technically that is all I purchased, but I do want to show you one more thing because I talked about this in my January low buy. I splurged and purchased some custom made belts from a guy named Tommy Vowles, and he is kind of known in the Instagram world for creating these amazing custom belts, but because they're custom and because he's based in Germany, it took a long time to get here. So I ordered in the beginning of January. They didn't get here until March, but I have them and I want to show them to you. I'm so excited. These are amazing. Now, I will say right off the bat, these were a splurge, but they are vegan leather. They are, again, handmade to your measurements and everything like that. So I want to show you. Oh my God, I'm so freaking in love. This is the first belt. So both of these are sort of like corset style belts. So they're meant to kind of like give the appearance of cinching you in, but I am in love with this one, with the hardware, and again, like it is custom made to my measurements. We have heavy duty hardware. Like this is not breaking. It's just beautiful. And then the second one, these are also loud. The second one, he had said that this is his best seller, and I can obviously see why. Look at this beautifulness. Oh gosh, the chains got a little bit tangled. There we go. So you can see we've got two chains and we've got two O-rings, and it is beautiful. This one is definitely heavier than the other one, but oh God, I'm in love. So yeah, these took a while to arrive. I think in total it was like 8 or 9 weeks to arrive, but you can see here, Tommy Vowles, like just obsessed. Please follow him on Instagram. It is eye candy for the soul. So that is all that I purchased this month. Now let's talk about what I've received in PR. And I will say that I think that since I started this series, okay, this is going to be the shortest what I received in PR section ever because I received 2 PR packages. I am so thankful for them. I am so thankful. Please know that. But at the same time, I feel like there have been a couple months in the past where I'm like mentioning like 10, 12 items, and it can get really overwhelming for me. So I'm actually kind of thankful to have a nice slower month. So the first thing I received is from Overtone, which is a brand that you guys know I really love. Their red color depositing treatment mask. Absolutely love it. I've been using it for I don't even know how many years, but what's weird is that they started sending me packages, and I was so thankful. And then they started sending me a lot of packages. You might remember last month, they sent me 2 identical packages. And I was like, was I supposed to receive 2 of these? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, all right. But earlier this month, I received this package with 2 more of their color depositing treatment masks. One is purple for brown hair. The other is black. I am neither purple nor black. So I'll be very honest in that I am sort of decluttering both of these. This one, the black one, is actually going to my husband. He does dye his hair black. And this one is going to go to a friend. But I did email Overtone after this, and I was like, please, no, I am so thankful. But I only am going to have red hair for a very long time. So unless it's red or orange, like, please don't let it go to waste. Send it to somebody else, please. And they were so cool about it, and they were so sweet about it. So I don't think I'm going to be getting too many products like this in the future that I absolutely just will not be using. But I'm so glad I know people who are going to get use out of this. And the second PR package that I received, which I am so excited about, and I have been using this, is the Nomad Fairy Tale Europe palette. This is so lovely. You can already see a hefty dent in a few of these shades because I really, really enjoy this. I did not think I would enjoy these neutral mattes as much as I do, but I keep finding myself reaching for this on days when I want to do something simple. So for example, today I used this shade, which is, oh, okay, can I pronounce it? Yeah, Chateau de Chambord. And then I used Snow White on the inner corner, and that's it. It's just easy. It's an easy palette to create simple looks with, bold looks with, all of these. I really like this more than I thought I would. Like when I played with it, I had fun, but I didn't realize how many times over this month I was going to be picking this up. And the answer is a lot, okay? I have used this a lot. It is so pretty. And the shimmers are just shimmery and lovely, and I've just really been having a lot of fun playing with it. So those are the only 2 items I received in PR. What was that, like 60 seconds of footage? I have had times where I'm editing these videos and it'll be 20 minutes just of what I've received in PR. So that's kind of insane to me, but in a good way. Again, the breather's good because next month is looking like it's going to be a lot. So you're going to want to subscribe because you will want to watch that low buy, but I don't even want to think about it. Let's talk about items that I wanted to buy but didn't. And I have 2 items on this list. The first one, I hope I don't butcher the name, but the Saheau, S-A-H-E-A-U lip stains. Okay, these went viral on TikTok. And I admittedly put them in my cart and just kind of left them there on TikTok because for some reason that I can't explain, shopping on TikTok weirds me out. Like I feel like I'm contributing to a sweat factory. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel very right. And I'm trying to be, again, more conscious about where I'm spending my money and who I'm giving my money to. I also haven't really shopped on Amazon this month and I haven't gone into Target at all. It's been a struggle, but I've done it. But yeah, these lip stains, I've wanted them so badly and now Ulta has them and they had them on sale in their 21 Days of Beauty and I missed out. And then when I missed out, I went, you know what? I still really want them even at full price. So I went to 4 different Ultas looking for them and they were sold out everywhere. And now even online, they are sold out as of the time I'm filming this. But I do still want them. If you have used those lip stains, please let me know how you liked them. I have a lip stain that I do enjoy, but I want to try that one in particular because I've seen it and I've seen like how bold the stain is, whereas mine, the stain is very slight. So please let me know if you have tried the lip stain, please let me know how you like it. And the other thing that I considered buying, and I'm still kind of considering purchasing, you might have heard me in previous videos saying that I really want to expand my eyeliner collection, like pencil eyeliners. I don't have that many colors. Like I have a bunch of black liners. I have like 1 brown liner. You know, I have a handful of liners from Kaleidos that are the super shifty ones. But like sometimes I just want a blue or a green or a purple and I don't have that, oddly. So I was considering buying this. It is the ColourPop Gel Liner Vault. The ColourPop liners I've tried, I really enjoy the formula and they are a very reasonable price. So I feel like this, I want to say it's $90, $99. I'll put the total on the screen for like 25 liners is a great price when you break it down. What is that, like $4 a line or something like that? And I really like the quality. So I'm thinking of buying something like that. I might try to wait until this is on sale. I do know that a lot of my friends have affiliate codes with them where I could get a discount, but I feel like it's going to go on sale at some point. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should just do it and buy it? Or do you think I should wait till, I'm going to wait till it goes on sale, right? I'm going to wait. Next, I want to talk about older products that I've been loving. And I'm using the phrase older very loosely here. This is all just to say they are not brand new. Like they didn't come out this week. They didn't even come out this month. But there's things I've been loving. So the first one is a new product to the market, but I only started using it this month. The Milk Hydro, what is it called? Grip Gel Tint. The shade I have is 5. I love this. The hype is very real for this. Okay, I did pay full price for this. I did not get this in PR, and I absolutely love it. It is, so the tip is thin, and I'll be honest, like I just kind of squirt it right on my face. For foundation at this point, I only either use my cream foundation from Salt New York or I'm using a tinted moisturizer. Those are the only 2 that I'm using. And this is almost like somewhere in between those. It's liquidy, so it has the consistency of like a tinted moisturizer, but it's got like slightly more coverage than a tinted moisturizer. And what I found interesting about this is it lasts. Like, I love a tinted moisturizer, but there's no way I expect it to last all day. This lasts all day on me. Now, to be fair, I do have normal to dry skin. I do live in Baltimore, Maryland, so it's not, 9,000 degrees where I'm sweating it off. But for me, this has been a game changer. Like, I've really, really been liking it. So I hear this is also fantastic for oily skin. So if you are somebody who likes a tinted moisturizer, but every once in a while you want a little more coverage and you want it to last longer, I highly recommend this. I've really been loving it. The other product is something that I used in my recent like use it or lose it video, where I look at products that have survived declutters, okay? But I haven't been using them enough, and I take them out, and if I like them, I keep them, and if I don't, I get rid of them right then and there. This is something I had totally forgotten how much I love, and I've been using it almost like every time I do my makeup since that video. The Pacifica Dreamlit Glow Under Eye Brightener. So this is not a concealer. This is not even a color corrector, okay? It is just a creamy brightener. So I hope you're able to see, excuse me. There is like a slight white tint at first, but once that's patted out, okay, you see like, you don't see any whiteness or anything like that. It just gives, can you see it right there? A little bit of brightening and a really nice glow, but it is also incredibly moisturizing. Like, this is not an under eye cream, but it almost feels that way. It's like a makeup skincare hybrid. And I don't know if you can tell, but it really just brightens the eye and is so nice. Also, like, it's in a glass bottle. This is just a quality product. This is probably my favorite product from Pacifica. From the whole brand, this is my absolute favorite. I've really been liking using this again, and this is something I will definitely repurchase when it's gone. And the one other thing I want to talk about for older products that I've been loving, again, this is not like old, it's something I use often, but I've recently been reinvigorated to it. Liquid IV in general, okay? I love Liquid IV. If you don't know what it is just like a powder that you add to water, and it sort of just helps you to hydrate faster, and they are flavored. This flavor though, the firecracker flavor, that is like those bomb pops that you had as a kid, mind-blowing, mind-blowing. And it's so funny, every time I talk about like Liquid IV to people, everyone brings up this flavor in particular, and I can see why. So this is cherry, lemon, lime, and raspberry. So it's like tangy and delicious, and it feels like you're drinking a dessert. It is so good. So one stick is 50 calories, I will say. But for me, like when I'm looking at this versus a soda, which I love soda. I know it's like taboo to say you like soda. I love soda. This is a little bit better. And honestly, like, I feel like when I have a Liquid IV, it helps me to, I don't know, perk up, I guess, because I don't drink enough water. By the way, this video is not sponsored by them or anything. I'm just like, I'm freaking re-obsessed with this flavor, and I have to keep myself from like downing the whole bag at once. Okay, thank you. By the way, everything I talk about here is going to be linked down below, of course, but next, what I got rid of. I feel like the past few months I have not had anything to talk about in this category, and finally I do. So I went through my collection and I decided to put a few things for sale on Mercari. And these are usually like spur of the moment decisions, but to be honest, I am so happy that I did it. So the first thing that I put up for sale that is already gone to its new home was from Melt Cosmetics, and it is the Amore Mariposa palette and also the blush palette. The same person bought both, and apparently they were super excited because it's something they felt like they missed out on. So I was so happy that they got it, but it was something that I looked at in my collection, and I actually talked about it in one of my recent videos where I talked about my palette collection, and I mentioned what is a palette I love but will never declutter. And I pulled that palette out, and as I was talking about it, I was like, you know what? I really feel like I need to let this go. I feel like I'm just hanging on to it because it's like part of Melt. It's a Melt collection, and you guys know how much I love Melt. But that palette just, it was never my favorite. I loved playing with it, but it was never my favorite. And I knew that other people felt like they had missed out. So I was like, let me see if I put it up. And she snatched it up instantly. And I was so happy. But I listed a few other things on Mercari as well. So I will say, as of the time of me filming this, both of these are still available on my Mercari page, and I'm going to link that down below. But in my mind, I have already gotten rid of these, which is why I'm putting this in this category. These are both things that have survived declutters for years. but I'm just not using them. So the first one is the Natasha Denona Bloom Blush and Glow Palette. Oh, I almost dropped it. I would have cried. But this is really cool because you have like a glow base, you have a blush on top of it, you have a highlighter, and then you have like a glowy blush topper. And it is so beautiful, but it is going unloved in my collection. And that's just a damn shame. And for once, I'm glad that I save boxes, you guys, because I feel like it's a nice thing to be able to send somebody the original box when I do so. The thing, though, that I'm very surprised that I'm getting rid of, the Natasha Denona Original Gold Palette. This is not the golden palette. This is the gold palette with this cover and everything like that. And you guys, it's stunning. It is a stunning palette. It is so beautiful, but I'm just not using it. And I do know that this is kind of like a holy grail product for a lot of people that they never got their hands on. So I was like, you know what? Let's make somebody else happy with this and take it out of my collection where it's taking up space and not bringing me enough joy. So as of right now, again, these are both listed on my Mercari page, but I am including them in my category of stuff that I got rid of because they're already gone. They're out of sight. They're out of mind. They will sell eventually. And last but certainly not least, things bringing me joy. So like I said, this category does not involve stuff that is like hair care or makeup or skincare related. But the very first thing I want to talk about are the devil cookies. Okay, look. I went into Trader Joe's, as one does, and at the register, they had these crispy oatmeal cookies with sea salt. Oh, okay, that's fine. These are so freaking good that I even made sure that I didn't finish the box before I did this video because I wanted to show you not just the box, but the actual cookies themselves, okay? I'm not going to eat it right now because I have my Invisalign in, but they are little tiny cookies. They smell so good. And fun fact about me, in case you didn't know, I am allergic to chocolate. Fun fact. But these smell to me like a combination of oatmeal cookies, but also like cookie dough, like chocolate chip cookie dough that I obviously cannot have. These are so freaking good. And they're tiny, and 5 cookies is 120 calories. And like, I really, really like these. If you're near a Trader Joe's, get 50 boxes of these and send me 49 of them. Thank you. The other thing bringing me joy, and I talked about this in my last video of like stuff that I received in PR or whatever, but I have been loving these way more than I was expecting. So I wanted to talk about them again. So the brand is Kaltori. They are a fairly new jewelry brand, and they, I did a survey with them, basically. I did a survey where I was looking on their site, blah, blah, blah. And as a thank you, they sent me a pair of earrings of my choice. And the ones that I chose are these teeny tiny little daggers. Let me show you. They are very, very, very little, and it's hard to see, but right in the crosshairs of the handle, there is a teeny, teeny, tiny black diamond. These are so wonderful, and I've gotten so many compliments about these, and I wear these so much. I've been wearing them in my second holes when I do, and the hinge is so cool. I wish I could show you up close, but it's just like a hinge that opens up, so it's very easy and it locks into place. The quality is so good. So Kaltori, what they do is they make fine jewelry with an edge. So it's like edgy, cool, fine jewelry that is like really good quality. Most of their stuff comes in gold and silver, and of course, I'm a silver girly. I love these. They have some other pairs that I want so bad. Like they have one with a mace on the end of it, and they are just so cool, and the owner is so incredibly sweet. But just, I really am impressed with this brand so far. Considering how new they are knocking it out of the park. And the last thing bringing me joy, and you can feel free to skip this section if you want, but I do just want to say that I am now like it's between like 6 and 8 weeks kind of back into, I guess, my exercise journey. And I've just been feeling so much better mentally that I've been moving again. I will let you know that in those 6 to 8 weeks, I have lost not a single pound. Maybe it's because of cookies. But seriously though, I've not lost a single pound or anything like that. But mentally, I feel so much better. And that's what it's about for me. Like for me, it helps my mental health a whole lot. But I will say that I am determined to make the Stairmaster my bitch, okay? I am determined. And twice this week, I have done 40 minutes on the Stairmaster. I am a god. This is coming from somebody who, when I first tried the Stairmaster though, I was on it for 2 minutes and almost had an asthma attack. So the fact that I can do 40, I'm just kind of like patting myself on the back a little bit. But that's it. That's my low buy check-in for the month of March. I can't believe March is already over. April is going to be insanity, you guys. I know I mentioned that briefly before, but it really is. So make sure you're subscribed. You are going to want to stay in touch with me because it's just gonna get crazy. But that's it. If you like this video, I'm gonna put last month's low buy check-in here on the screen so you can see what they're all about. It is my favorite video each month to film. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps out my channel so much. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are all Glitter Fallout. And as always and forever, you are super freaking rock stars. I love you so much with my whole heart, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.